Hey, what's up, Jaycationers? The live stream will be starting real soon, so sit back, relax, grab a drink, maybe a beer, a nice little beverage, and get your questions and comments ready as I will be live in a few minutes. Hey Jaycationers, grab that snack and a drink yet? We're going live real soon. Now, let's get involved in the comment section here on the live chat. Let me know where you're watching from. See you soon. What's going on, everybody? What's happening? Happy Wednesday. It's a great day. I'm rocking my Phillip Rivers baseball tee, paying salute to my favorite quarterback of all time. Phillip Rivers, for those of you who don't know, he was a quarterback with the San Diego Chargers. I worked with him for 11 years. And I watched his first touchdown pass as a Charger, and then I saw his last touchdown pass as a Colt, and I followed him the whole way through. Very awesome person. He's a big role model of mine, and I'm happy to say that he was a good coworker while I was working with the Chargers, and I really salute Phillip today because he retired after 17 years. Number 17 retired after 17 years in the NFL. So shout out to Phillip Rivers. Thank you for all you've done. Thanks for staying true to San Diego and just being the person that you are, the fiery competitor that you are. And I'm just really happy that that I've gotten to know Phillip over the years. If you guys saw my Instagram post, I posted a little bit about my time with Phillip. You know, we had many memories going to the Super Bowl and just being around and working with each other all these years. So yeah, I'm sad because I thought Phillip could actually go for another year or two, but he is 39 years old. He's got 9 kids, and he's going to become a coach in Alabama. And he's always wanted to be a head coach just like his dad was in high school. So shout out to Phillip. And yeah, let's start the live stream. Enough football. I know y'all's got questions here for me. First of all, I want to shout out my patrons. We got Maxwell, we got Terry, we got Joel. Who else is there? Kimmy, John, and Pulver. So shout out to y'alls if you guys are happen to be here. I'm going to be answering your Patreon questions here pretty soon. Now, this is a great time to talk about this. I hit 15,000 subscribers finally, and I was really excited because I didn't expect to even hit 15K until like next weekend. And my channel, I put this Hidden Gems video out, and my channel just blew up, and I gained like 500 subscribers since Saturday. So what, today's only Wednesday. So I've gained like 500 since Saturday afternoon, and it really means a lot. So hopefully I'm seeing higher numbers watching right now. So hopefully you guys either are, Jaycationers from the past or new Jaycationers, and I really appreciate you all's hanging here with me. We're here to talk about San Diego. We're here to talk about travel. We're here to talk about sports, whatever you alls have in mind. I see the comments are racking up, and I am going to actually give the first two questions over to my patrons. I want to shout out all my patrons. Thanks a lot for supporting me throughout the months, and everybody here that's just been watching throughout all the years. I really appreciate that. So let's start off. First question is from Terry from Patreon. And Terry says, where will be the first place you go once you can travel? Ooh, that's a good question. I'm all good here in San Diego right now, just checking out all different parts of the city and just finding all these hidden gems and highlighting all these small local businesses. So I've actually been pretty content going around my city and just discovering places that I never usually would go to. Like just recently, I just went to Grantville, and I featured Grantville. Like nobody would think of featuring that area of San Diego. It's where Mission de Alcala is, San Diego's first mission. And there's a lot of great food spots over there. So I actually just featured that. So I'm really excited to feature places around San Diego. But when I am able to travel safely, I definitely am going to go to Vegas first. Vegas is first on the list. I've gone to Vegas so many times in my life, and I feel like I just have so much. I have so much knowledge and suggestions and recommendations. I feel like I could put as much energy and passion to Vegas videos than I do here, just similarly to the ones I do here in San Diego. So hopefully, we get to Vegas. So shout out Terry, thanks for your question. I'm gonna answer one more Patreon question, and then we're gonna keep going back to it eventually. And I'm gonna start answering the live comments here. Maxwell from Patreon asks, "What's your favorite theme park anywhere?" Well, my favorite theme park is definitely it's got to be Disneyland, because it's the OG theme park for me. I grew up in San Diego, born and raised. We went up to Disneyland every year as a kid, and it just has all of the childhood memories for me, and it has all the great rides and all the great times that I've gone there. And I've actually been an annual pass holder in Disneyland. So I definitely would say Disneyland is my all-time favorite theme park. Even though I spent 6 months in Orlando working at Walt Disney World for the college program, that place is awesome. It's great. It's huge, but I never had the connection with that place than I do with Disneyland. And don't get me wrong, Disneyland Paris is awesome. I thought it was one of the cleanest parks I've ever seen. I went there on a New Year's Eve once, about 4 years back, 2017. Yeah, when it turned 2016 to 2017, I was over there. So yeah, I would say Disneyland 100%. Now, what else do we got here? Oh, and yeah, guys, check out my Instagram, Jaycation TV. And if you haven't subscribed to Jaycation yet, please hit that subscribe button. I also started this new Facebook group called It's Always Sunny in San Diego. And in that group, I'm just looking for San Diego enthusiasts, whether you're a tourist or a local, to just talk about the ongoings around San Diego, talk about information about what's going on, give you guys like up-to-date tips, pick your brain a little bit about what you want to see around San Diego and all that other good stuff. And I'd also really appreciate it if y'all's would hit that like button. That would mean a lot. And yeah, let's move on here. Let's see what we can do here with the live. I'm gonna switch this up a bit. So we got a lot of comments here. So I'm gonna start from the top. AXL Santana, you got this. Hey, thanks. I appreciate it. I was over in your community in Poway, and I was thinking about you and all the recommendations you gave me. And I remembered Oscar's Mexican food and all that. But when I saw Smokin' Jay's barbecue, I had to try Smokin' Jay's. So shout out to you. I'm actually popped open a Deschutes It's a Oregon brewery, but this is one of my favorite hazies. I get this over at Sprouts here in Mira Mesa, and it's only like $10.49 for a 6-pack. It's good stuff. So cheers to you, AXL Santana. Brian, what's up, Brian? He says this is going to be epic. Yes, definitely going to be epic. Appreciate it, and I'm glad you're here on a Wednesday evening joining me. We got Justin. Justin's like, Jaycation, what's up? What's up, Justin? How's everything over in La Jolla, the Jewel of San Diego? Hope everything is good with you and you had a happy new year and you're enjoying your week. And if y'all's got any questions, just list them down below. I'll eventually get to y'all's. But yeah, we're here. I see 32 people. A few likes, a few hearts over there. So thanks. If y'all's can hit that thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. We got Nadia Goldcamp. Knox. Is that Filipino Knox? Like Knox Naman? Nice countdown. Thanks. So I kind of got the inspiration about, like, you kind of have to warm up the room, warm up these live streams. And I figured I'd have some nice drone footage, some stock footage, and get y'all's pumped up, give y'all's a chance to maybe grab a drink, grab a snack or something, and sit in front of your phone, your TV, your computer, and yeah, just enjoy like you're hanging out with me. So yeah, that's why I have that countdown and give you guys a few minutes to get on here. AXL Santana with all the hand clap emojis and that, and an alien. What's up? Brian ES says, "Are you guys hyped?" I think hopefully everyone's hyped. Guys, comment below. Are y'all's hyped? Let me know. I'm hyped for my Padres because my Padres are just stacking up the starting pitching, and I'm really excited to see what's going on there. So yeah, I'm hype. Brian says it's go time on Jaycation. NFL. I can't even read that. NFL. California Hillbilly says, I am here. What's up, California Hillbilly? Leonardo Luga says, hello, San Diego. I'm watching Storage Wars. Nice. Nice. Your Facebook, Ryan Arienza. Sweet. What's up? Robert Padilla says, is outdoor dining still banned as it is in LA? Well, that's a really touchy subject going on here in San Diego right now. From my knowledge, I don't know if somebody could comment about it down below or something. From my knowledge, I thought that indoor and outdoor dining was closed down, and then they reversed it for a while so that outdoor dining can come back. But I see a lot of places just doing takeout. But I have witnessed a few spots while filming around town that have been letting outdoor dining happen. So there is outdoor dining. I'm not sure if it's allowed, but these restaurants got to do what they got to do. They got to stay open, and if outdoor dining helps them a little bit, as long as you're safe, you're safe. So the question to that is, yeah, there is some outdoor dining that's open. Like, you don't even have to look that hard over here to find some place that's outdoor dining. And if it's not open, you really could just get your takeout, go to a park close by, Google a park, and eat. That's what I've been doing, and it really hasn't been a big problem for me. Justin Laksamana says he retired. Yeah, I woke up around 6 o'clock today to a few text messages, and people were like, hey, look at your Twitter, Philip just retired. And I was shocked because I actually thought he was going to go a couple more years. But, when you're about to reach 40, I saw Drew Brees get cracked in the ribs and break his ribs in like 9 places this year, and he's 41. I don't want to see that happen to Philip, but I thought Philip still had a great chance for one more deep run. But I mean, football takes a lot out of you, and one hit can just end you. So yeah, shout out to Philip. Brian ES says, who was his first TD to? Great question. I'm pretty sure it was Malcolm Floyd. I'm pretty sure it was Malcolm Floyd, and they actually had a great tandem partnership for years, at least 8 years. And Malcolm Floyd is a great guy, great receiver, part Samoan, and Malcolm. Yeah, Malcolm's an awesome dude too. And I remember when he retired, I still have my signed helmet from Malcolm. So shout out to Malcolm and Philip. We got Narenda ready here. Narenda says, "Hey, buddy, what's going on, Narenda? Thanks for joining on a Wednesday night here." Now, wow, we got a lot of comments coming in here. So sweet. Now, let me. I lost where I was going. All right, I'm gonna catch up to all these. Robert Padilla asks, or says, "I have a signed jersey frame from his SD days." I do too, Robert. That's awesome. What Chargers jersey is it? I have the white powder blue Chargers jersey, and I have it hung up actually by my car out in the garage. And yeah, I treasure all my Philip Rivers pictures and memorabilia. So that is awesome. California Hillbilly says they should name a river after him. You know what? So Qualcomm Stadium is actually changing, is actually under construction for SDSU West, and they're going to have a riverfront park. Hey, you never know. That was a great suggestion. Maybe you name it Philip Rivers Front Park. How about that? Brian ES says, "Your haircut style is the same as that photo with Rivers." Yeah, I haven't changed my haircut style in a while. Usually go with that slick back, half a fade on the sides. Only difference is the stash, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how much longer the stash. I already cut everything here. We'll see how much longer this lasts. All right. So we got, 30 plus people in here. Thanks for liking and commenting. Narenda Reddy says, "What COVID precautions are you taking while traveling?" So I have only traveled outside of San Diego County on a day trip. I went over to downtown Disney. I went over to Knott's Berry Farm. And honestly, I was just in the car by myself. So really, there's no one around. But the precautions I was taking is just like anything else when I'm going out. Have my hand sanitizer in my pocket every 30 minutes, or every time I feel like I touch something, I always douse myself with the hand sanitizer. If I feel like I'm going to be inside at a grocery store or something, I'll double up my mask, because sometimes I just use these cloth masks like this Padres mask right here. But, sometimes I feel like if I double up, it helps out a little bit. But I mean, that's just the little precautions that I take. And if you guys notice, when I do my live streams, I pretty much stay distance from people. I never really go inside anywhere. And if I do see someone on the sidewalk, I'll veer off to the side, and I'll just try to keep my distance from people. And yeah, I try to take those types of precautions. And I mainly just try to stay outside. San Diego is such a great city to do things and do great activities outside. Go to the beach, go on a hike, go on a live stream around places like Encinitas. So like, I just stay away from people while I'm outside, and I feel like that's the best way to do it. My mom says, "Congratulations, Jaycation, on your 15K subs." Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. And I'm just really surprised and thankful. And I know a few of you are new Jaycationers and new to this channel. So thank you for logging on and checking out my channel. I hope to bring you more great San Diego content. I know y'all's like that hidden gems video that I made, because it blew up. It got me 500 subscribers in 3 nights. So I'm excited. So I see about 40 of you are on here. So really appreciate it. And I hope you like what I do. I try to do a live stream once a week. This week we're doing an at-home live stream, but next week usually I go out on the field. I have a nice list of different places where I do my live streams. Got the new iPhone 12 Pro Max, which does 1080p live streaming, and it's just been really fun. So thanks for all that, guys, and thank you for everyone supporting Jaycation. Nadia Goldcamp gives the clap, and we have Miss Price. 1017 says you have really great vlogs. Well, thank you very much, Miss Price, and I hope you enjoy what's to come. I have a whole slew of videos. I'll give you guys a little hint since you're on here on the live stream. I got an update. I got a video about what is happening with the Qualcomm Stadium property. I'm going to be talking about what's going to be built in SDSU West, the new stadium that they're building, the new multi-purpose stadium that they're building, and then also talk about the memories of the years spent in Qualcomm Stadium, in Jack Murphy Stadium. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be a fun video. And then over the weekend, I might do another hidden gems video for y'all, just because I mean, it's showing that y'all like it. So I might do a hidden gems video. And then I also filmed a video in Grantfield. I'm going to talk about California's first mission de Alcala, give you all a little history about why San Diego is called San Diego. So stay tuned for that. And I also have another video that's about free places to go in San Diego. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Nadia Goldcamp says, new subscriber here. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you supporting, and it really means a lot. And I'm glad and really thankful to have all the new subscribers and all the devoted subscribers from the past. I really just do appreciate y'all's when you're commenting and saying you're enjoying the videos and liking, and I'm just out there talking to y'all's and engaging. So thank you very much. It really means a lot, and I hope this mix of live streams and videos that I put out kind of helps y'all's get to know me, get some good value from my videos. So that's the whole goal for my YouTube career here. So yeah, I look forward to getting to know all the new subscribers as well. So thank you very much. Miss Price says, I was probably one of them. You probably are one of the newer subscribers. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. Sleeping Elephant, what's up? This is another longtime subscriber here. Sleeping Elephant says, thanks for sharing the gems. So what did y'all's like about that video? Like it's popped. It's like about 15,000 views in 4 days. And yeah, I know all about all these gems through all my friends and just being around San Diego. That new I'm gonna give credit to my little bro Jello. He doesn't look like this anymore, but there's my little bro Jello. Yeah, he's 18 now, but he's the one that told me about the tunnel, about that mural tunnel in the new neighborhood of Civita in Mission Valley. So shout out to Jello. I need to refocus this thing right here because it gets a little blurry if you don't hone it in. Let's see. Leroy says, Jay, A Tribe Called Quest or De La Soul? Can I say both? Because I ain't about to choose. So I'm gonna say both. I know that's a cop out, but I mean you always got to bunch those two groups together. So yeah, I'd say both. California Hillbilly says, hand out free Cali burritos and get more. For sure, right? Guys, so my top 5 Cali burrito video, like I'm really happy with the top 5 that I made. And I know there's like over 200 to 300 different Mexican food restaurants here in San Diego, right? And Lucha Libre, I explained that I didn't do Lucha Libre on my top 5 because I feel like that's more of a surf and turf California burrito and more of like you add the shrimp with the carne asada. So I kind of eliminate it from my California burrito, and people are like, why isn't it in this top 5? Well, it's because it's got shrimp in it, and it's gotten expensive, and they're really skimping on the food lately. I just went there while I was filming the Hidden Gems video, and a burrito was like $12.99. A surf and turf burrito was like $12.99, and a regular California burrito was the same price. So yeah, they've gone up, and Lucha Libre has definitely gone up to inflation. Nadia Goldcamp says, LOL. So funny story. I was over at that jetty, if you watch my Hidden Gems video, and I could hear this girl talking to some dude in the back of their camper van, and she was like, "Oh my God, look at this video!" And she says, "I just LOL'd all over myself." She said, "I just LOL'd all over." Why didn't she just say, "I just laughed," or just really just laugh? She said, I LOL'd. Anyways, weird story, I know. Joel, there's my one of my top all-time supporters and patrons. Joel, what's going on? Cheers to you. So Joel just joined Clubhouse. Clubhouse is like a new app where it's like audio only, and it's like a bunch of different panels and a bunch of different subjects you can choose from. And I just joined Clubhouse this weekend, and I was in there with Joel, and it's been fun. Clubhouse has been fun. I'm not sure if we have any Clubhouse followers here, but if you are here, I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. And Joel says, "Let's get you to 17K tonight in tribute to Philip Rivers. Congrats on the milestone, my man JJ." Hey, that would be awesome if I got up to 17K. I mean, I'm surprised that I'm at 15,500 right now. I thought I was barely going to hit that mark, or just 15,000 this weekend. So thanks for that, everybody. And wow, 30 plus people on here still seeing me ramble. Let me see how many questions I got. Oh, I got a lot of questions to catch up on. Sorry guys, I'm gonna catch up to all these questions. We're gonna answer them all tonight. So sorry if I'm slow and you guys are down there. Leroy says, Macho Man Randy Savage or Ravishing Rick Rude? I'd have to go with Macho Man Randy Savage. Step into a Slim Jim, man. But I'm more of the Rock era, the Rock and Stone Cold, and Razor Ramon. Ayo Chico. Yeah, a little WWE for you guys. But how about you, Leroy? Before we go back, how about you? What do you prefer for a WWE superstar? Sleeping Elephant says Vegas buffets. LOL. So Vegas buffets right now are closed. Let me focus this on. It bothers me every time I feel like I'm not focused. Am I focused? Anyways, that's the best we can do. Vegas buffets are closed right now. It's kind of weird when they opened up the Vegas buffets. I heard that they serve you the food that you want, like either you pick it out or you point it to them, then they bring it to your table. They were having a little weird types of Vegas protocols, so they closed down all the buffets. But I know there's places that are open, like I believe it's called Ocean Air in Planet Hollywood. It's like where you can get a $4.99 meal, and you can have like a salmon meal for $4.99. But all those places in Vegas, they're like accepting reservations only. So you have to get a reservation for a sit down in order to sit down. I've been wanting to go to Vegas so bad and check out Italy, go back to like the Ellis Island prime rib spot where they sell pretty good prime ribs. So yeah, hopefully the Vegas buffet's open. But what I like, the buffets that I like, I would say Caesar's Palace, the Wynn Buffet. There's a buffet over at the M Casino, which is far south of the Strip. That's really good. And Green Valley Ranch. Green Valley Ranch has an awesome buffet. Shout out to my Auntie Lani for taking us to the Green Valley Ranch buffet. That place is awesome. So Camoteti, I don't know, I'm saying that wrong. Hey Jay, are they allowing people to cross to Tijuana and back to San Diego now? Watching from Canada. So I believe that if you have the right documentation, you can. I'm not sure if you can just go there for fun or not, but I know a lot of people that, like, I was with a buddy of mine that I used to work with the Chargers, and he said that he just goes into Tijuana to see family every now and then comes back across the border to San Ysidro. So I believe that if you got the right documentation, yeah, you can come in and out of Tijuana. I don't know what the actual rules and regulations are right now. I need to look that up because those questions are starting to pop up more in my channel, and I need to inform myself more of that. So yeah, if you want to check out that It's Always Sunny in San Diego Facebook group, I'll try to find that answer for you. And yeah, shout out. Thanks for checking out my channel from Canada. I've seen you on the chat before. All right. So AXL Santana, you are so entertaining and positive about everything. Good vibes. Thank you for sharing our beautiful San Diego and Poway. We need more people like you, my friend. Well, thank you. That really means a lot coming from you. And I really appreciate all your awesome comments and really uplifting words when you're watching my videos. That really means a lot to me. And what's the point in looking at the glass half empty? You got to look at silver linings, right? When the pandemic hit, I was traveling. I was supposed to be in Barcelona for a month, and then I was supposed to travel more of Romania, and I wasn't really in a hurry to get back home. I would have come home in like mid-April, but then when the pandemic hit while I was on the road, I was forced to come home early. I was only in Barcelona for 8 days, and I was basically cooped up in my old apartment with my old roommates. And ever since I got home to San Diego, I haven't really been able to travel. And I figured, there's got to be a silver lining to this. And the silver lining is I've always been passionate about my hometown, always been passionate about San Diego. I know so much about this place, being born and raised here, and just exploring the city my whole life. And I feel like that I wanted to project that on my channel and show people like smaller parts of San Diego, as well as, give you guys lists and tips about what's going on around here and things that I see as a local that maybe somebody visiting wouldn't necessarily see. And there's just so many places to eat, a lot of small businesses, and I feel like that's been the goal of mine, has been to showcase San Diego, and I think it's starting to pay off. And when I started doing the live streams, when I got this phone, I think it's been showing. The results have been showing. So I really appreciate all of you for keeping me positive and uplifted throughout this time. We got my dad. My dad's here. He says, let's see if we can get you to 20K. Oh, I don't know about that. But I mean, it's not far off. It's definitely not far off. Captain Optimism. Oh, speaking of optimism, says the Padres are no LA Dodgers though. Okay, I'm just gonna, yeah. We'll see y'all's on the baseball field soon, Dodgers. Joel's high-fiving Manny. Sad to see that. MT, favorite Rivers moment. Ooh. My favorite Phillip Rivers moment was after we were done. When I say we, I'm talking about the San Diego Chargers. I'd like to say we were 5-9. No, we had to win our last 4 games to make the playoffs, and we won our last 4 games. And I remember winning a game in Qualcomm Stadium, and everybody in the locker room was charged up. I'm in the locker room after the game for the locker room speech, and Phillip was so charged up. He's high-fiving everybody, and he just yells, "The Chargers are alive!" And just out of nowhere, out of just pure excitement, out of pure enjoyment, and just that was just the type of competitor he was. And I just remember how shocked everybody was when he yelled it. His voice was cracking, and I know there's a clip of it on TV, and I was there. I was front and center to see him yell that, and that's my favorite Rivers moment. And personally, with him, one of my favorite moments was obviously the Super Bowl, that I was able to be his like PR guy through Media Row. And I really got to know him, and I got to meet his little brother. And I was hanging out at his hotel room and hanging out with his bro. And that was a really good time because I got to know him, and Phillip really, like, me and him built a rapport. And after that, that trip in the Super Bowl, like we really had a close relationship. I used to take him to the airport whenever he needed to go back to Florida or Alabama, and the talks we would have, just about family, just about life. Philip is a really family oriented guy, and the talks we had on the way to the airport or when I'd pick him up from the airport, it just really those were the things that really stuck with me, and it meant a lot. And when I left, he truly was happy for me when I left the organization, and he was just like thank you for all the years that you spent there. So for that, I go where Philip goes, and that's why that's why I'm wearing this Colts Rivers jersey or shirt, because of that. So yeah, plenty of favorite moments with Philip Rivers. And Marty and Joel are talking over here. Captain Optimism is asking, what beer am I drinking? I'm drinking a Deschutes hazy. I forgot the name of it. It's a Deschutes. It's the Deschutes Fresh Squeezed Hazy, I believe it is. And I also have this to pop open if I don't finish this. This is the Ballast Point Longfin Lager. It's a really good lager. It goes down smooth. The problem is I can drink these like water, and I can drink these a lot faster. Hey, looks like we got a super chat. Awesome. We got Hector Triana, $4.99 special. Hey, Hector, thank you very much for the super chat. And thank you to everybody for the super chats and the PayPals over the last month. I really do appreciate it. And I'm really happy that y'all are contributing to the success of this channel. Now, Hector says, what up, man? Do you know a great place for Valentine's Day date by the water or stunning views? Ooh, I know a few places, Hector. Well, I know a few places for you. Thanks for that. Thanks for that great question. And I'm actually planning on doing a Valentine's Day or a date night type San Diego video for y'all's. So stay tuned for that. I'm probably gonna put it out like the weekend before Thanksgiving to give y'all's a little idea of great date spots. And even though you can't consider me an expert if I'm still single. So, anyways, there's this new place which is off the Embarcadero near the. It used to be where Anthony's is. I need to find it. Star of India. Because I know it's right near the Star of India. It just opened. What's the name of it? It's gonna bother me. Oh, okay. Portside Pier. Portside Pier. It says it's only available for takeout right now, but I've seen people over there. So Portside Pier is a great date night. I would suggest that. If not, you can go to Portside Pier and maybe find the park next door. This is actually where my next live stream is going to be next week over here at the Embarcadero area. The waterfront park is just across the way, but Portside Pier is cool. They also have a Carnitas Crack Shack right next to the USS Midway Museum. So I would definitely recommend that. Where was I? Now I'm like totally lost now because there's all these comments. Oh, here we go. So yeah, I would say that. Another place I would recommend would be, I mean, Tom Ham's is always a great place, but obviously with all the dining not going on right now, maybe you just go to Point Loma Seafood, get a fish sandwich, and take it out to Shelter Island. There's a lot of great places over in Shelter Island. Bali High is another good place. So hopefully you find one of those places enticing. I would just do either Point Loma Seafood or Old Venice. But I don't think, if the dining's not around, maybe you take takeout and you go over to Shelter Island. But thanks for that. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat. Anywhere with Phil. What's up, Anywhere with Phil? Great to see you. What NFL team still alive are you rooting for? Okay, so let's see who's still alive. We got the Packers. We got the Bills, the Bucks, and I can't even think of the other. Oh, the Chiefs. Oh man, that is tough. That is tough. Oh, people, I'll go with Aaron Rodgers as number one. So I'm gonna go with the pack, go pack, go. And then no one's gonna like this, but I'm gonna go with Tom Brady number two because I want to see him stick it to Belichick and prove that he's the GOAT without Belichick. Even though I haven't really been a big Tom Brady supporter my whole career because I'm a Rivers guy. But I would say Tom Brady next. I'm not a KC fan. I just never. I mean, I've always been a Charger fan. When I was with the when they were here in San Diego, and then I became a Raider fan for a hot minute when the Chargers left. I just couldn't. I can't like it. I can't like KC, and I really don't care for the Bills and Josh Allen. So Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady. Those are my guys. Rex says, nice porn stash. What's up, Rex? Shout out to you. Shout out to your wifey. What's up? How's it going? What's happening over in PQ? Captain Optimism says, Anthony's Fish Grotto all day, outdoor dining, wine wasted AF. Yeah, so Anthony's Fish Grotto, I think that's where Portside Pier is. I don't know if it replaced it. I think it did. I think that's what Portside Pier replaced. It says there's a Brigantine there and a Catch Brewing, but that's just a really nice area. And then Little Italy is not too far from that area of town too. Brian ES says, my favorite Chargers are LT, followed by Darren Sproles, and then Merriman before he got caught with the Meroids. We call them Meroids. I know all those guys very well. I worked with them for years until LT left. Sproles, I've seen Sproles when he was with the Eagles. He stopped by. I have a picture with Sproles when he said hi. And Merriman's really cool because I was a rookie PR kid intern when Merriman was a rookie player. And Merriman, me and him built a nice friendship while we were working there. And he was actually one of my first sponsors on Jaycation. And he actually sent me a bunch of lights out gear. And yeah, I'm really thankful. I haven't talked to Sean in a while, but I follow him on social media. So shout out to Lights. Lights is my guy. LT, LT was a San Diego legend, but I like LT. Sprolesy, love you, Sprolesy. Workforce Titan says, you look like my old friend, but he was from the Philippines. Cool Q&A, buddy. Thank you. Hey, I'm Filipino, so, I got that, Filipino look going. I got my Filipino flag back here, and I do hope to go back to the Philippines in the near future, not the near future, in the future. I do hope to go back to the Philippines. Shout out to my boy Tal and my homies Jacko and Daniel back in the Philippines. What's up, guys? We got Michael Greer. Thanks, Michael. I don't think I might have seen you on here before. I'm not sure. But Michael says, poor Marty. Now he's referring to Marty Schottenheimer. Never got a Super Bowl. I'm telling you, Michael, if he got one more year after that 14-2 season, in the 2007 season, we went to the AFC Championship that year and lost. That's where Rivers tore his ACL and played 5 days after getting ACL surgery. I truly believe the Chargers would have won that Super Bowl if Marty was our head coach. So that would have been his Super Bowl. I think that would have been Philip's Super Bowl. But, past is the past. Malcolm Floyd. Oh, man, we love Malk. M80. I still have the T-shirt that says thank you, M80, when he retired. We wore it out to the practice field and gave him a standing ovation. So shout out to M80, man. I wish I used to talk to M80. He was such a Laker hater. And low-key, now that I don't work, now I'm not there anymore. I used to bet Malcolm all the time because he used to spite the Lakers. And this is when the Lakers were winning championships. Back in 09, 010, and 2010, he used to bet me he'd be like $200 that the Lakers would lose. And that's how much he hated the Lakers. And I never lost once to Malk. I'll just say that. And did he pay up? Yep. Oh yeah, he paid up. RC RC, what's up? Says, I want to have the Tatis for James Shields trades reversed. Hey, not happening. That ain't gonna happen. We got our boy El Nino, and he's here to stay. Give him $1 billion 20-year contract. Give El Nino. Thank you. Thank you, White Sox. Thank you, Barack Obama's White Sox. Because without Tatis, I don't know where I would be today when it comes to my baseball team. Manny Manicus asks, who is Brandon Staley? Who the heck is Brandon Staley? I don't know. You might want to ask your brother, my uncle, Uncle Art. You might want to ask him since he is from West Covina and he's a big Rams fan and he knows more about that. I don't know who that is. I only know the head coach of the Rams, and I know Joe Barry. Joe Barry's a good dude. He's a coach for the Rams. Joel Price says, yep, versus Casey, Malcolm Floyd in the back of the East end zone at the Q. RIP Q. Yes, that was the Rivers, and that was game 17 of the season. I remember that. I was still an intern, and I was probably sitting next to Joel. I probably high-fived Joel right there in the press box. So, yeah, Malcolm Floyd in the back, East end zone at the Q. Joel, man, we got to go see Qualcomm before it's totally destructed, because I was there yesterday. I was there with a couple of buddies. I was there with 2 coworkers of mine, and yeah, stay tuned for the video. Stay tuned for the video. I took some good stuff over at Qualcomm Stadium, and I'm also going to talk about what's going to happen and why I feel like that was the heartbeat of the sports soul of San Diego. Justin says, Carl Strauss in La Jolla was my go-to spot to grab a drink with some friends, but they closed down. What are some of the spots you know of that you can still grab drinks with some friends? Great question, Justin. So I actually just went to Carl Strauss here in Sereno Valley for my Hidden Gems video, and it was open. But after I posted the video, there was an article that came out that Carl Strauss would close down, like for good. I hope that's not true. Like, I hope all locations aren't closed, but say it ain't so. I haven't really read anything about it. I need to look it up. But to answer your question, Ballast Point's a great spot. Man, I saw McGregor's in Mission Valley was open. That's a pub. I mean, that's a cool place. And man, I also want to go to Duke's over in Prospect. I know that's where near your area. Duke's over in Prospect is cool. So yeah, hopefully those spots. Michael Greer says, got my 21 jersey. Yeah, I got a bunch of LT jerseys. I got a few signed ones somewhere. They're not hung up anymore though. Rivers gets all the hung up jerseys. But looks like we still got 30 peeps up in here. Appreciate y'all hitting that like button. And if you're discovering me just now, please hit that subscribe button. All right. So I promise I'm going to catch up on these comments, but I'm going to go back to a few Patreon questions here because I didn't answer all the Patreon questions. It's from Joel from Patreon. It says, first, so happy to see your growth. What do you wish you would have done differently early on when starting your travel content? Now, that is a great question, Joel. Thank you very much. You were there when I didn't even have 100 subscribers yet. What I would have done differently was not worry much about the production value and worry about getting things wrong and just practicing more in front of the camera and really just planning the videos more, having more tips, having more information for the viewers to learn more about the places that I'm covering. So I would have done that. And I would have also probably would have worked more on the music better. I didn't understand copyright, non-copyright stuff at the beginning. And I feel like, and I was just using YouTube Studio for music. So I would have probably just tried to change up the music a little bit if I were to start it all over. So yeah, thanks for that question, Joel. And let's see. Damn, we still got... Joel says, be nice to my Chargers. Well, I'm gonna take a drink to that. Cheers to you, Joel. Captain Optimism says, "Wait, Knott's Berry Farm is open." So no, it's actually not. I was scheduled to go to Knott's Berry Farm last month. I had a ticket, and that's when they did the whole stay-at-home order, and they shut that down. So I still decided to, since I had my 31 videos in 31 days all planned, I decided that I needed to go up to Orange County and at least see Disneyland, see Knott's Berry Farm. So I just went over to Knott's Marketplace. I tried Mrs. Knott's fried chicken, went over to the Emporium, checked out all the Christmas decorations, did a vlog there. If you guys haven't seen that video bombed, but it's a good video. It just didn't do very well. It's probably just because people don't care about my audience. Y'all's don't really care about going up to Orange County as much. But yeah, I went up there, got some fried chicken, tried out some of their mashed potatoes, and then yeah, just checked out the Christmas store. And yeah, I still think that the marketplace is open currently. But as for Knott's Berry Farm itself, they're not yet. But I think they're waiting to open up, and they're gonna start doing like those Taste of Merry Farm type events. Maybe they'll do a maybe they will do a Valentine's Day event. Never know. Brian says, Joel and Jaycation, can you bring the Chargers back to SD, please? I missed the San Diego Superchargers Charge song. I miss that song too. I really do. You know, that's I remember that song just blasting after every touchdown here in Qualcomm Stadium, fans dancing. You know, what's funny is the one time I went up to LA to check out a game, they scored a touchdown, and the fans, I'm guessing these are fans that are commuting up to LA, they were singing the Superchargers song in the distance. And it was actually kind of sad. But yeah, I do hope, we bring him back. We could make that new stadium in SCSU West. They're building it as a 35,000 seat stadium, but they said that they can expand it to 55,000. So, you never know. Maybe the Jaguars will want to move here or something. I mean, let's bring a soccer team. Let's get Messi in here in the end of his career. I doubt it's going to happen, but I think Messi and Suarez are going to not, if they're coming to America, they're either going to be in New York or they're going to be in Miami. So, well, who knows? Maybe San Diego. Joel says, oh, talking to Pops. You're the man, Joel. We need to get together soon and do a Mission Bay video. Michael Greer says, how do I send a question, Jay? You could just type it down below. I'm just going down the line. I'm just going down the line here. So if you want to send a question, just type it on here on the comments section. Wow, I'm back. I'm behind. Huh? I'm like 30 minutes behind on these questions. All right, I'm gonna hurry up a little bit. Yeah, Joel, I'm proud of him, but I'm a butthead. Oh, thanks, Pops. Love you too. Jason Bush. Jason, I've seen you on my live stream, my Encinitas live stream. I think you're an Encinitas guy. Says, where are all your boosted boards? Well, I only have one, and it's a bootleg boosted. It's a unique Ego 2 longboard. It's the Blue Flash. There are a couple San Diego companies that I'm trying to get a hold of that are electric skateboards. It would be good. It would be good pub for them if they hook me up with a board. So if y'all's out there listening, I'm looking for a new skateboard. But the Blue Flash Ego 2, it's awesome. I still love it. It still works just fine. Jay Arroyo says, I love California from Texas with a heart. Thanks for that. Thank you, Jay Arroyo. David Chavez. Okay, these are all new names. So thank you all for coming in and saying what's up. What's up, David Chavez? How you doing? Thank you for joining the live stream. Jason Bush says, you should make a video about the local farmers market. Sample the food. Great idea. I'm actually waiting to do something like that. I've seen the Leucadia Encinitas Farmers Market being put up once. OB, Pacific Beach. I've seen all those farmers markets. So yeah, one of these days. Great question. Great suggestion. I went to the one here in Mira Mesa. That's on Tuesdays in my old high school. All right. Eat Float Roll says, hey, what's up, Jay? Hi, Michaela. What's up, Eat Float Roll? How you doing? What is going on? Okay, cool. So, oh wow, I'm just looking at stuff right here. I'm just looking at likes. Okay. Trying to figure out this whole StreamYard thing. David Chavez says The Barrel, Southeast Encanto, best burritos in San Diego. Nice call. All right. The Barrel. I haven't been up to Encanto or over east to Encanto. Might be an idea. Thanks for that. Thanks, David. Michael Kuya, followed you because you've been on Kentucky. I did European Horizon. You're Filipino and from San Diego. Hey, I think I heard you mention that before. Yeah, I've done a few Kentuckys. Those have been the times of my life. I've had a great time on a few of those trips. I can't even remember which Kentucky. I think it was Greece. It was the only time I did Kentucky, and then the other two times I did were Top Deck. I did a Top Deck Europe tour and then a Croatia Europe tour, and then I did a Top Deck Running of the Bulls in 2013. All right, let's see. Wow, we have a lot. I'm gonna have to speed up here and answer all these questions. Mother is on here. She says, just keep up with your quality, value, and consistency in all your vlogs. You'll see all of your efforts will be recognized. Keep on vlogging, Jaycation. Thanks, me mama. I appreciate it. And yeah, we'll keep up with that stuff. So thanks to everybody here that's on so far. If y'all haven't liked yet, I'd really appreciate that. And thank you for the super chats. And thanks just for liking and talking. Leroy says, for wrestling, I was big on Road Warriors and Rick Rude Ultimo Dragon. All right. That's dope. I love The Rock. I have so many Rock t-shirts. I was also a Triple H guy when I felt like being a heel. Triple H, I'm the game. All right, enough WWE. Any EV guy, what's up? Says, congrats. At this rate, I think you'll be over 30,000 subs this year. We weren't able to go to Cali last weekend. Hotel said we have to quarantine for 10 days once we check in. That sucks. That's a bummer, man. Oh man, I know y'all were looking forward to that. So, wow. I need to look into that. Wow, 10 days to quarantine. That's spending a lot of money to come all the way to San Diego right now. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to look into that. Well, sorry, man. I hope you get to come here eventually. Ali Sedagat. Hey, Ali says, hi, do you have any date ideas for things to do in La Jolla? Well, I mean, La Jolla itself. I mean, if Justin's still here listening, there's so many things that you can do in La Jolla. When the sun sets, it's beautiful. There are a lot of park benches over by the tide pools you can hang out with your girl at. You got the fish market. If you want to be a little more upscale, maybe Eddie V's or Duke's or George's by the Cove. Maybe they have outdoor dining. Maybe, there's a few places that may still be open because there are quite a few restaurants here in San Diego that are doing outdoor dining. So yeah, check that out. Maybe take your date down to the hidden swing in my hidden gems video, or go over to Wind and Sea to the hut, the beach hut. That's an awesome spot. Or even go down to Bird Rock. Bird Rock's cool. Ooh, one more thing. I would say check out Mount Soledad at night. That's romantic. Check that out. Lawrence. Oh, what up? What up, Lawrence? That's my cousin in the Philippines. Shout out, cousin. Kamusta, pinsan? Maraming salamat. So Victor Triana. Sorry, I said that wrong. I said Victor. Hector Triana. I'm not reading right. Hector, sorry about that. Can you do a Valentine's Day dinner video? I'm gonna do a Valentine's Day dinner type places to go video. So stay tuned. I'm not gonna no date, but I'll make sure to show y'all's a spot or two, a few spots. Leroy says Torrey Pines State Reserve for a hike. End it with a drink at Raised by Wolves. Yes. Raised by Wolves is awesome. So I featured that on the Hidden Gems video. Raised by Wolves is in UTC, across from my favorite sunglass store, Key, Australia. Now you go inside and it's like a whiskey shop, right? Nice, expensive whiskey. And you can actually go to this like prohibition style bar. Now it's like a fireplace / den, and it rotates in, and you just sit down at one of their like lazy boys, and it'll rotate you into the bar. It's awesome, but right now it's closed because it's indoor. But yeah, Raised by Wolves, great idea. Ali says, thank you. Austin looks familiar. Austin says, hey, just popping in. Just found your videos. Would love to collab sometime. Keep it up, man. I respect the hustle. Sending love from North Park. Shout out North Park. Thanks, Austin. Yeah, definitely, man. I'll have to check you out and let's talk. I know I've had a few followers from North Park hit me up wanting to do coffee and stuff. So, when things get better eventually, we'll talk. I'm waiting for North Park to open up. I really feel like right now the streets are empty over in North Park, and it's just not the right time to do a North Park video. But eventually, yeah, definitely. I just went to Morley Field the other week, and I was filming some videos for a buddy of mine. So, yeah. And I answered this question earlier from Hector. So yeah, man, definitely we'll do one of those videos for you, I promise. That's coming up. Give me like the weekend before Thanksgiving, the weekend before Valentine's Day. Captain Optimism says, if you had to pick a favorite San Diego beer, what would it be? So this Deschutes, obviously it's not San Diego, but Ballast Point is my favorite. I love the Longfin when I want to be light, but Sculpin has always been my go-to. I love Sculpins. Deschutes, and yeah, these are my two right now, but a grapefruit Sculpin. If you put a gun to my head, I would say grapefruit Sculpin, and I would say Belching Beaver peanut butter stout if I wanted something dark. I think that would be my favorite beers. Brian asks, did you ever get to ride or see Rivers' super camper that traveled from LA to SD after every game? Also, did he sell his SD home? Yes, he did. He sold his home. They moved overnight. They went to Florida. He's always had a place over in Florida. So they packed up and left. He used to live over in Santa Luz. I've actually been over to his place. Yeah, they sold it. I think it's like a $3 million home, I'd like to say. It's like 3.1 or something like that. It's a really nice house. I saw it on Channel 8 on local news here, and they were giving a tour of it. I have seen his super camper when they were still the San Diego Chargers. It's a silver Mercedes super camper. I've seen that because he already had like 8 or 9 kids then. So yeah, I've seen it definitely, but I've never seen it like traveling from LA to SD. And I know the guy that used to drive it. Shout out to Chief. I know Chief used to drive. His name is Chief. He used to drive it. Jason Bush says Pacific Coast Grill in Cardiff is rad. Yes, that whole area where Las Olas is. There's some good spots over there. Some spots I still haven't even discovered. So yeah, I've even been to the steakhouse. The steakhouse next to Pacific Coast Grill. Is that the Brigantine? I forgot the name. Somebody tell me what the name of that steakhouse is right off the water. If my mom's watching still, she should know. Captain Optimism says, my girl moved down here from LA and she is loving SD. Your channel is giving us life. And that really means a lot. And thank you very much. And I hope y'all's are liking and seeing what content I'm putting out and all the information I'm hoping to help you out. So yeah, I hope you and your girl love SD and make it a long time home for y'all's. Any EV guy for super chat? Don't know if they're open now, but Mr. A's has been my favorite restaurant with spectacular views. It is. It's a great spot. That's over in Bankers Hill. I've gone to a few dinners there when I was with the Chargers. It's if you want to see the skyline from the northern part of San Diego and not see like the bay, but just see the beautiful skyline, Mr. A's is awesome. And the airplane is right under the flight path, so you see airplanes flying right over Mr. A's. So yeah, great call. And top of the Hyatt's cool too. It's enclosed, but it's really cool. Hector says, awesome. I'll definitely do that and check it out, NEV guy. Cool. And we got Auntie Lulu says, hi. Hi, Auntie Lulu. Hello, everybody from South San Francisco. Shout out to Kelvin. Shout out to Auntie Lulu, Uncle Raleigh, Katrina, Anthony. What's up to y'all's? At the Janina. Jason Bush says, Civico 1845 is really great in Little Italy. It might be closed though. So I've been wanting to go to Little Italy because, little hint, I heard this from the big YouTuber, Mr. Sam the Cooking Guy. He's a local. He owns a lot of restaurants around town. Sam the Cooking Guy actually said that the patio area around the food hall over there is actually a state park. And since it is like a state park, or there's some sort of rule behind it, that you can eat out on the tables there and you're allowed to. It's illegal. So you could actually buy food over at that food hall and then sit out there in their outdoor dining because they can't close down this state park. So a little tip. I heard that from Sam the Cooking Guy in one of his interviews. I think it was like a interview on the news. Auntie's talking. All right, where am I here? Am I almost caught? Oh, I'm almost caught up. All right. So Justin Laksamana says, can you show us the lights out dance? If you're still there. And he had a light switch right here. His light switch was right there, and he used to just be like, boom. My little bro Jello, when he was like 3 years old, and he's 18 now, he used to do the cutest lights out dance. I bought him a Merriman jersey when he was like 3 years old. I have a picture of him with his 56. It was signed, and he was doing the lights out dance. So shout out to you, lights. Leroy says, Jay, can you do the kid and play dance really fast on camera? I can't dance, dude. I can't dance, dude. I would. I don't know if I could. I can't even think of it right now. I tried. I promise. Captain Optimism says, planning on traveling anywhere overseas in 2021. Well, I don't have that up there. Well, the thing is, I do want to go back to Barcelona, and I do want to spend 3 months over in Barcelona when the world opens up. Once I find out what the passport deal is, what tests need to be done, if you need the vaccine or not, I'm planning on Barcelona. I need to go back, but unfortunately, I got an email from my favorite airline, Norwegian. They said that they're canceling long haul flights. I don't know if that's for good, but yeah, it's going to be expensive if I'm going to go back to Barcelona when they do open up. But my fingers are crossed. Who knows? Maybe later in the fall. Maybe later in the fall. But I do want to do Vegas first, and then I want to do Disney World eventually. Go back to Orlando. I haven't been back to Orlando in years, so I kind of want to do that. And maybe see more California, do some LA traveling once it's safe, San Francisco, go up to Solvang. I have some friends moving to Solvang later this month. You'll notice them if you watch my channel. So yeah, hopefully I'll get to go back to Barcelona. And then after that, Philippines, and I've been wanting to go to Japan, but we just got to get this world back in the traveling shape, guys. Dan Hunsaker. Hey, Dan, what's going on? Thanks for checking out. I bid and won a seat section sign from Qualcomm Stadium. I was able to get Steve Garvey to autograph for an Xmas gift for your dad. Wow. That is a great and meaningful gift to your dad. I was actually, now, Dan, I'm going to say this, like, that sounds like you and your dad had a lot of great bonding moments, and a lot of great memories over at Qualcomm Stadium. Me and my dad, same thing. He started taking me there when I was a little 2-year-old, probably. I have a picture with him in the stands when the stands were still brown, were painted dark brown. I was talking to my friends yesterday that I was with. They were both talking about their memories with their dads. My friend Tom was up in the upper deck watching the Padres as a kid. He was talking about being up there. My friend Jose said the same thing. So yeah, I mean, that's what Qualcomm was about. It's like, the whole father-son connection. So that's a really cool gift. I actually do have a few pieces of Qualcomm history. Let me show y'all what I got here. Actually, I'm sitting on it right now. Look at this. Boom. That's an old San Diego Chargers. That's an old San Diego Chargers locker room chair, and yeah, I was able. They when they rebranded back in like the early 2008, 2009, they got rid of these chairs and they offered them to all the employees, and I ended up getting like two of these. So I have one here, and Jello has one for his own room. So I have that, and then I also have AFC West Championship banners from those rooms in the locker room. They're hung up in my garage. So I do have those trinkets. Brian says, Jay, there has been talks of destroying the SD Sports Arena and created an updated, much needed venue in place. Yes. There was a ballot measure that actually passed to where it was about height limits for an entertainment venues in Point Loma, and it passed. And I think it's going to go through. I think they're either going to renovate the sports arena or make a brand new version. Maybe bring in a new soccer team, and they're going to make it like what they're doing with SCSU West, but they're going to make like maybe condos and shopping center. And I think that would really revitalize that Midway district. And I really think that's a great part of San Diego to revitalize, because right now it's run down by like homeless. And I mean, there are a lot of great places to eat there. I go to Dick's Sporting Goods over there sometimes. But I feel like that property right there, it's right off the 8, right off the 5, and it's prime. And I think they haven't like said something for sure that is going to happen, but I have seen like renderings. So I think it's going to happen sometime. All right. I'm almost caught up, guys. We're like 10 away. You're the GOAT for delivering all this SD content lately. Thank you, Treehouse. I really appreciate that. And thanks for the nice comment. And I'm really trying my best to keep it going. Captain Optimism says, what is your WWE/WWF superstar? Mine is the Heartbreak Kid. Oh, that's Ric Flair. I'm sorry. Heartbreak. I remember watching, I just saw this clip the other day of HBK about the super kick Ric Flair at the end of Ric Flair's career, and he was like, no, I don't want to do it. Then he super kicked him. Yeah, I remember. That's just random. Anyways, The Rock will always be my dude. The Rock, then Triple H, and then Stone Cold. Those are my 3. Hornblower was always good for Valentine's Day. Hey, great. If who was that? Hector? If Hector, you're still there. I actually saw the Hornblowers going around up and down the bay. I don't know if they've shut down, but I saw it a couple months ago. So yeah, that's a good call. Hornblower's nice. Food's all right. It's not the best, but it is cool to be on the bay. Oh, check out Yacht America. Yacht America does these whale watching tours. Me and my dad went on the Yacht America yacht, and yeah, check that out. That's really cool. And it's like an old school outdoor yacht you can social distance in. We went to the Scott and BR party back in the day there. John Horn. Hey, John, I've never seen you on here, so thanks for joining. Says, favorite neighborhood in SD. So this question will definitely get me in trouble. That's why I haven't done a top 5 neighborhoods in SD, because I don't want to offend people from South Side or North Side. But my favorite neighborhood's got to be the neighborhood I grew up in. I got to say Mira Mesa. And now this won't tick anybody off, but my next favorite neighborhood was Mission Valley up until sports died over there. So I actually really like the East Village because the Padres, the ballpark's over there. So I like those areas. Brian ES says, is there a San Diego Sports Hall of Fame? Yeah, the Bob Breitbard Hall of Fame. Now, it closed down. I don't know if they relocated. They may have, but they actually had a museum in over at Balboa Park. But I used to deliver Charger artifacts over there, or Charger historical jerseys and helmets. But now it's the Comic Con Museum, or it's supposed to be the Comic Con Museum. So there is the Bob Breitbard Hall of Fame. Now, here's another cool tip is if you go to AleSmith in Miramar, AleSmith has a Tony Gwynn museum in the back next to their little prohibition area. They have a little secret bar in the back of AleSmith, and next to it is the museum. So a little tip for that. Shout out to AleSmith. Yeah, Tony Gwynn Jr. has a great relationship with AleSmith because of the 394 Tony Gwynn beer that they make. Marty says Poseidon. Poseidon's the one in Del Mar. I don't think that's the one. I was talking about the steakhouse. I think it was Brigantine. I think. Maria says, I was in Little Italy a few days ago and ate at Barbusa, and it was gross. Never heard of Barbusa. I'll take your word for it. All right, I'm going to write that down. Don't go to Barbusa. Thanks, Maria. Little Italy. People are going to... No, I'm not going to say it. I don't necessarily go to Little Italy much for Italian food, to be honest. I think there's places around San Diego that are awesome, like Lorna's in University City, Buona Forchetta over in South Park and Encinitas, and in Point Loma, Liberty Station, and then Old Venice. Those are Italian joints that I like going to. I just really haven't been impressed. I know people aren't gonna like me saying that about Little Italy, but all right. Ooh, wait a minute. Looks like we got... Oh man, thanks, any EV guy. You are awesome. That's really, really generous of you. Let me get that here. Any EV guy 2021. Thank you very much for that. Says, let's get the Jaycation's Patreon numbers up. Thanks. Yeah, you know, I had a handful over December. If y'all are ever interested in checking out my Patreon, I have different tiers. Now I have a few things that I do in my different tiers. I'll every now and then I'll have a live, or I'll have a unreleased video, or I'll ask questions about what they want to see. I give out quarterly prizes every now and then for certain tiers. So thanks, any EV guy. I really appreciate that. That really means a lot. I'm going to message you after this because I had something special for you. I have it in the car. So I got something for you. All right. So yeah, thanks guys. If you guys want to check out my Patreon, it is patreon.com/Jaycation. And there's different tiers. I just put it here on the thing. So thanks, any EV guy. And all right, where was I? Oh, Leroy says, Jay, have you tried any Filipino spots in New York City like Pig and Cow? Highly recommended. Leroy, I haven't been to New York since 2016. I know, it's been a while. I haven't ever tried anything in their little Manila area. My friend Hirby Bar, he's a big New York vlogger, and he's gone to like the Jollibees and the Filipino spots over in New York. So if you're interested in New York content, he's got some good Philippine stuff too. Filipino type stuff, even though he's not Filipino, he's got great videos. And yeah, no, but I do want to go back to New York City. That's another city that I want to go check out when things get better. Justin says, I'm out, bro. I appreciate the videos and good vibes. Keep up the good work. Thanks for spending your night, part of your evening here with me, man. I'll see you around. Let's keep in touch. Say hi. Thanks. And mom says, Lulu, miss you. Stay safe and healthy. All right, we're almost caught up. Nicholas Honkowski, all your videos are awesome. Please do a top 10 of North Park. Love that area. Oh, I definitely will. I promise you. Thanks, Nicholas. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming on to this live stream. Yeah, definitely we'll do a North Park video. I just want things to be open. There's actually a buddy of mine. Check out Danny Quesada. He's a realtor, and he did a few videos over there about properties in North Park. and he's also given a few places in his tips video. I think he's gonna do a North Park video on Friday, so check that out. Leroy says, are you still restructuring Seaport Village and adding that glass needle with a restaurant on top and an underground aquarium? I think so. Yeah, that's going to take 5 years. The Embarcadero District project, that's going to take 5 years. So I think they're shooting for like 2025 to open up that particular thing. So yeah, I think they're going to start working on it. It's a 5-year plan, and it's like $1 billion. I see so much potential in East Village and City Heights especially. I agree. There's a lot of cool things over in East Village, especially once you get to 13th. There's the Mission Brewery over there. There was a park with the high-rise that used to have this really cool cafe/Italian place. I don't know if it's open right now. Kira Glore says, we just got an apartment in La Jolla and cannot wait to go to all the places in your video. Let me know if you know any websites that show beach conditions/warning flags. I think you just check out the state websites and they have them on there. But if I do, I'll let you know. Definitely. I see you in the comment section, so I'll look that up for you. Mom says, the restaurant you were talking about is called Poseidon, but it's temporarily closed. You can walk to the beach after brunch or dinner. My favorite hangout place with friends. Poseidon. I'm still not sure. I'm going to look at it. Christian Ramirez says, my family loves your videos. Visca el Barça, Visca Catalunya, Visca. Yeah, I miss Barcelona. They just choked in the Supercopa this weekend. Not happy about that. And I think Messi's gone. I hate to say it. I think Messi's gone. But yeah, thanks, Christian. Thanks for tuning in and saying hello. Leroy says, Mira Mesa is the new convoy. You are damn right about that. They got Menya Ultra here. They even got Sumi Sumi here. There's a ton of great Vietnamese restaurants. We got Jollibee. We got, yeah. It's the new, Mira Mesa is the new convoy. Lots of great Asian food spots. Shout out. Leroy says, do you remember Video Dollar Day? My uncle owned that video rental shop. Leroy, that's, dude, Marty, if you're still watching, yeah, I know him. I knew him. He passed away, right? Yeah, I did know him. He, really nice guy. I just can't think of what's your uncle's name. I was there as a kid, so it's just not crossing my mind. But I used to get Filipino movies there, DVDs, VHS. That's kind of how I understand Tagalog a lot, because of going to Video Dollar Day and listening to that stuff. So yeah, shout out. I can't think of his name. Noel? Was it Noel? Is that your uncle's name? Tita Evie says, hi Jay, happy to see you again. Look good as always. Maraming salamat po. My Tita Evie, all the way from the Philippines. Thank you and happy belated birthday. I hope you had a great birthday. I saw that on Facebook last week, and hope to travel with you again around Europe someday. Captain Optimism says, top 3 restaurants of all time in San Diego. We must try them all. All right. Top 3. I would say top 3, Lorna's. Lorna's, Buona Forchetta, and Jersey Mike's. They're all pizza or Italian food places. And then maybe Point Loma. There's your extra. Point Loma seafood. Favorite paella in San Diego? Big Game James. Favorite paella in San Diego? Well, the only place I know that has paella is Costa Brava in PB. It's expensive, so I don't know. And I think Cafe Sevilla has paella. So those are the 2 spots that I think have it. But yeah, not very many Spanish spots here. Laura Mentado says, are you in Vista? No, I'm in Mira Mesa. Brian ES says, I'm out, Jay. Great job hitting 40 plus here thus far. Thanks, Brian. Appreciate it, man. Have a great night and go Lakers. We'll see them tomorrow. Tyler Bartlett. What up, Fu? I'm in SD, I think. You think? You think you're in SD? Yuko B. Is anyone excited about Coco Ichiban Curry's coming to San Diego? Now that you mentioned it, I am, because I didn't know it's coming. Cool. Gonna have to do a video on it eventually. Yeah, my uncle Noel. Yeah, very nice guy. I remember Noel. I used to return movies with him all the time and chat up with him when I was a kid. Yeah, R.I.P. R.I.P. to your uncle. Yuko B says, I like Mitch's seafood better. I'm actually going to try Mitch's seafood because I have a few viewers telling me to try it out. So Mitch's is going to happen down the line. All right, we're caught up, guys. So I'm going to shut this down now. We're hour 25 in, and I'd just like to thank everybody for joining me on this live stream. I really appreciate it. Thanks for joining my channel. I'm glad that you like all the value and all the informational videos that I'm doing. Please leave a thumbs up, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. And wow, we still got 40 people on here. Is it Jackie Rose says, I love Bono Forchetta. What's your favorite dish there? Also, have you tried the fish truck in South Park? I love the cacio e pepe in Bono Forchetta, and I like the Bruna pizza over there. And I have not tried the fish truck in South Park, but I'm gonna. Now that you say, thanks for that suggestion. I'll definitely check it out. Let's see. I'm gonna answer all these questions. If you guys keep asking questions, I'm gonna keep going. Nadia says, clap, clap, clap. Tyler says, peace out, I think. Oh no, I just joined in. I love your videos. Thanks, Yuko. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll do these live streams once a week. I try to do an at-home Q&A once a month. And since I hit 15K, I decided to do a home Q&A. So thanks for that. So any San Diego meetups? Jordan, one of these days, once everything's better, definitely. Leroy says, peace. See you in a future stream. Yeah, thanks to everybody. I really appreciate everybody for the super chats. Those of y'all that commented, asked questions. I really appreciate that. And thanks for all the likes and the hearts. I got one more question down here. The Treehouse says, what do you get at Lorna's? Tagliatelle, bolognese, and the UC special pizza. That's the stuff right there. That is the stuff. And that's all I get. That's all I get there. I dropped the mic there. Maybe get a white wine also. Jordan Lopez, love your channel. Thanks for useful information. Well, thank you for watching, and thank you to all the new Jaycationers. I really appreciate y'all's. White Sox Padres 2021 World Series RC. I agree. But anyways, y'alls, thank you very much. It's dinner time. I'll see y'all's next time. And yeah, in the words of Ron Burgundy, stay traveling, San Diego. See y'alls. Have a great night. Thank you for joining.